Ha! Come and get me! You can't get me, huh? I'm here! Come on! Try and get me. You won't have a chance. Let's let them catch up. Alright. Looks like I got the whole city after me. Alright. I am having fun with this, that's for sure. Man, that's so much fun. I am just rolling down the street. I am so fast. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I gotta be a little bit more careful, I think. Hello there, my YouTube friends and fans. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Man, we've been waiting for this game for so long, and it's finally here and is absolutely amazing. I have only played this game for like 11 hours now, but the more I play, the more I get addicted to it. And the more I just have to say they did a phenomenal job, but I didn't really expect anything else. Because I always know that when I play a Ubisoft game, I'm gonna be in for a treat. And I know this game has gotten a lot of hate, and we all know it's mostly because of racist reasons, because, you know, why would you hate on a game? If you don't like a game, just don't play it. There's no reason to hate on it. Oh my god, can you imagine if everyone would hate on the games that they don't like? It would be ridiculous, but that's the world we live in nowadays. Gamers have just become extremely spoiled, and, you know, they just... If one little thing is not working, then they make a huge thing about it. There's no game that's perfect. There's no game that's perfect. And every game has bugs, every game has issues, every game has a first day patch. There's no exception, and it's literally people that just have miserable lives and, you know, need a place to vent. I think they should just go to a therapist instead and let us just enjoy the games that we want to enjoy. Fortunately, there's a lot of people like me who completely defended Ubisoft the whole way through, no matter how many hateful comments there were. I just feel so bad for Ubisoft because they have constantly tried to please us gamers by making changes per our feedback. But then when they made the change in a game, other gamers were like, well, why did you make this change now? Why didn't you keep it the way it is? Other gamers were like, it's always the same. And then there's those people that were saying, oh my god, Assassin's Creed is way too big now. It's a way too big world and it takes me forever to get through. So they made me rush. And then people were like, oh my god, this game is way too small. It's like Ubisoft just can't win. I have played all those games. I've enjoyed every single one of them. And yeah, sometimes I am skeptic, but then I give it a try. And a lot of times it's like, don't listen to the reviews, don't listen to the haters, just, you know, check it out for yourself, because people are so easily influenced by what other people say. And what you saw a lot with the haters is like, they were just repeating things that they saw on the internet that someone else said, and then they were like, oh, that sounds kind of like it's true. Let me just say the same thing. Not having any of their own like intelligence used there at all. And at this point, it's so ridiculous that people are still hating on it, even though the game has gotten really, really good reviews. And the people that played like me are just completely enjoying it. And this is really what it's all about. Not everyone has to enjoy every single game. I, for example, was not impressed by The Witcher 3. I played that game, I had some fun, but I thought there was way too much dialogue and not enough gameplay. And oh my god, I got so much hate on it. And it's like, come on, you know, I didn't go on the Witcher 3 forums, on the Witcher 3 website and started hating on it. It was just my personal opinion of the game. And there's a lot of other games that are popular that I don't really care for. Am I going to go and hate on them now? No, because why would I do that? It's my personal opinion. So, I don't like it. I don't play it. I don't buy it. Nobody is forcing people to buy this game. Nobody is forcing people to pay for this game. If they don't want to do it, don't do it. Move on. Play something else. Anyway, so that's my rant. You may agree or disagree with me. That's okay. This is my opinion. And I just wanted to bring it up since I am showing this game here, and I will definitely play this game for as long as I can. Usually AC games, the latest AC games, the big ones, take me at least 200 hours, sometimes even 300 hours to complete. So yeah, you may see a lot more videos of it if I find anything interesting to post. And it's okay if you don't like it. No biggie. And to be honest, I don't usually care about stories in video games. I watch movies for that. When I play a video game, I just want to smash buttons and I want to have non-stop action. That's just me having like some sort of ADHD, I think. I don't have the patience to sit and hold my controller without being able to touch any buttons. But, there is exceptions. For example, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 were so far the only games where I truly cared about the story because it just pulls you in so much that you can't avoid it. Or you don't want to skip it. And this game is the first Assassin's Creed game where I actually care about the story because they did the same thing as they did in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. They were obviously going to Japan to do a lot of research. They were working with Japanese actors and voice actors. And they were also working with incredible writers. And you could just tell that the amount of effort that was put into this game. And it doesn't just have an amazing story. It also runs flawless. It looks amazing. The details, the quality of the graphics, everything is just mind-blowing, and that's why it got such good reviews, because people only played it for a couple of hours and were just blown away by it. And I thought, well, let's see if we play a little bit more, does it continue like this? Yes. I mean, I don't say 11 hours is a lot, but I haven't experienced any issues at all. And I mean, today, every single game that I've played so far, even the ones that were super popular, had bugs and issues and, crashes. This game never crashed on me, not once. And they say it takes about 60 hours to complete this game, and I'm 11 hours in. That means I'm 1/6 of the game done. Well, of course, I won't just play this game for 60 hours. It's too good, and there's too much to do. I mean, just the exploration alone is probably gonna take me like 100 hours. And then all the little side quests and contracts that you can do is gonna take me another 50 hours. So overall, I'm probably gonna spend at least about 300 hours on this game. And yeah, I mean, $70 for like a 300-hour game is like nothing. And I always think it's so funny when people talk about, oh, a game is repetitive. The only game that is really repetitive is like a racing game, because you run around in circles non-stop and that's all you really do. Or a shooter, because you play the same maps over and over and over and over and over, and people don't seem to have an issue with it, but they call a single player game that's open world and has a million things to discover and explore repetitive. I don't know, I don't get it. So yeah, when I go on my exploration, I usually completely ignore the main quests and side quests and anything that the game is asking me to do, and I just want to go and see things. I have found so many incredible things in like all games that I play, like all open world games. So here I found this really big ship that looks like it's got a little city on top of it. So I had to check it out. I was like, I gotta see this. Can I actually get onto this ship? Well, let's see. And yes, I can actually climb up on it. But then we get to this humongous wall and I'm like, maybe I cannot get into there where the buildings are, but at least I get some loot. That's always nice. But it does look like it could be climbable, so I try, and yes, I can actually keep climbing. So I get really excited here. Look at that. And she even says it's like a floating castle. That's exactly what it looks like. I'm trying to hide in the hay and I failed. So, yeah. I'm getting bombarded, but fortunately you can just hang on the side of the ship and they're like clueless. I wait a little until they calm down. I don't see anyone, so I decide to just go right up on the roof because I can see much better from up there and I'm also safer. I just want to see how many guys are here. But I just think it's like cool that I can't even get up onto this ship, which is something I didn't even expect. Oh boy, look at all those guys down there. And there's also goodies, so I want to go and loot everything that's on this ship. So I remember that I saw a trunk over there, so I'm gonna go and get that first. And we get a new sword. Oh, amazing. And for some reason I got discovered, so I gotta quickly disappear because those bombs can actually kill you quickly. But they don't have a chance. Up on the roof, you're so safe, which is awesome. Because in a lot of other Assassin's Creed, they just kept chasing you up on the roof. But here so far, they have never chased me up on the roof, which is amazing. So they're looking for me at the other side of the ship, so I'm like, that's perfect. That's the perfect time for me to go and loot what's in this trunk. And they already noticed me again. Oh boy. Time to disappear. Try to catch me if you can. Not a chance. And we're over the railing again, which always works. Well, I got what I came for. I saw the castle, if you can call it that, on the ship. And I got some really good loot. So I'm out of here now. See you, suckers. And of course, we can pet pets again, cats and dogs. Yeah, let's just ignore all the haters, huh? They're mean. So I was so excited when I saw this, because I recognized this. I was there in real life when I visited Japan some years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Kyoto, one of my favorite cities in Japan. Oh my god, so beautiful. Yeah, so I can't wait to go and check it out and see if I recognize some of the places because they still exist today, many of them. And of course, I had to go visit the Toshi Temple to see if it's exactly the way I remember it. And once I got inside, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what it looks like still today. Just like that. Isn't that amazing? I also remember there's koi fish in the pond, so I'm gonna see, yeah, look at that. There is a pond, it's exactly like that. I actually took a lot of photos here in real life from the koi. And then here's the temple. So let's go and see if we can go up. And you know, this zip line that you have is so important because all the roofs in Japan are like so much overhanging that it would be impossible to just climb up the wall and jump across the roof. This is really the only way to get up, but it's also the fastest way. It's way faster than actually climbing. And we have one last piece here to climb, and that always makes me dizzy because I have fear of heights. And we made it! Whee! Kyoto! Look at that, how beautiful. It's just as beautiful in real life. Still today. A little bit bigger, of course, but a lot of the old buildings still exist. Unfortunately, not as many, because there was a huge fire once that destroyed a lot of those traditional buildings. But you can still see a lot, especially this temple and other temples. And then once I got into the city, I immediately recognized the palace in front of me, which is the Niho Palace, which I visited as well in real life many years ago. So of course, this was another place I wanted to go check out as soon as possible. But then I actually ran into a scene here. I was like, there's somebody crying. Is there a way I can help? What is this guy doing? Obviously, there was an accident here. All her stuff is scattered, and he's just kind of telling her to calm down or something. And I find that there's something to pick up.
シローが見張られておるなら探し出すのはたやすかろう。
And yes, I have set my game to be in Japanese for best immersion. So it says here, Father's Guard have locked me up again. I asked to see my father, but they laughed at me. They make me so angry it feels like I'm on fire. So we just found ourselves a little quest, I guess. It says here, quest item. So now I want to help this woman. I feel like this is a sad situation. I want to just take out this guy, but this will get me into a lot of trouble, I guess. Yeah, I still have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 memories where I got arrested, so I don't think this is going to be a problem here. I'm going to do it. And the woman runs free. Amazing! Exactly what I wanted. I wait a little bit, but more guys are showing up to investigate. They don't know I'm down here, so I'm like, it's time for me to leave. There's nothing else I have to do there. I can always go back later and see if there's any loot from the dead body. But right now, I'm just gonna be here, pretending like I'm just a visitor. I'm just gonna see what there is in this city. Don't mind me. Oh, we got cats again. Look at that, new ones. Calico Bobtail.
小さな顔じゃない。
Aww. I can't help it. Yeah, you just have to pet every pet. Alright, moving on. And the combat in this game is really fantastic, even though you play as a ninja. So most of the time you try to just avoid combat and just kind of sneak past everyone. And that's very, very satisfying. But you can't always avoid it. If you get detected, you don't want to just like give up. Sometimes you're just like so close to like a really good treasure and you want to just get it. So you just have to fight them. But I also kind of just love to play cat and mouse with them. What I do a lot is to just kind of lure them away from the camp where the treasure is. And once they're far enough, I go and run back and get myself the treasure before they come back. And that works out most of the time. But yeah, the combat is a lot of fun. It's super smooth. And I'm still at the beginning, so I'm still learning. I don't have a lot of skills yet. I don't have a lot of tools yet. But so far, what I experienced, it is very, very fun and not frustrating like it can be sometimes with other games. Because they wanted to make sure that this game can be played by a variety of people and not just hardcore players, which I think is awesome. Because there's enough games for people who just want to have the pure hardcore. I play both. I play hardcore games and I play just casual games like this because sometimes you just want to chill because, you know, life is hard enough. And it turns out that there's more guys here, more than I expected, so I have to take out more and I can't do that stealthy because they already know I'm here, but that's okay because I can just play cat and mouse with them and we'll eventually get that treasure. I have to be careful because those guys have bows and that can do a lot of damage. got him once with the knife. And he is down. And there's one more guy, but that guy is completely asleep. Not sure how this guy could sleep through all of this, but he did so far. And yeah, I'm just making sure. I'm quiet now. He's definitely still asleep. So I'm gonna get the loot just in case he wakes up. And I'm thinking, well, should I just leave or should I be really bad? Yeah, I'm gonna be bad. He wakes up, of course. Yeah, he should have just slept. If you are still on the fence about this game, then I just highly recommend it to you because it is truly good. I mean, Ubisoft has put so much effort and love into this game. They have basically put all the good things from previous Assassin's Creed titles into this game, plus added an amazing story. Way more. I mean, they couldn't really do any more for this game than they've already done. I mean, it's an Assassin's Creed game, so it will always be an Assassin's Creed game. You cannot say, oh, it's like the other Assassin's Creed. That's what happens with a series. The same with a TV series. When you have a series and then you have a new season and a new season and a new season coming out from the same series, there will always be some things that are going to be the same. You cannot say it has to change because it's no longer then true to the series. And in this game, it's the same thing. There's some things that are always going to be the same because it's Assassin's Creed, but they're really trying to vary it up. I mean, they have come out with so many different types of Assassin's Creed in all types of different places of the world, from all types of histories, and you know, try to add new elements to the game, make it open world, make smaller ones in between. They have tried everything, and I feel like this game is a big game, so not everyone will like it because it's so big. But you know, if you do like big open world games, I think you will definitely like this game because it's just absolutely gorgeous, and the music is so calming. I sometimes just want to play it after a stressful day at work, and it just instantly calms me down. Well, unless we have like this like a knife cutting situation going on here, that can be a little bit stressful. But overall, it's a feel-good game because it is pretty, because it has a beautiful soundtrack, and because it has a lovely story. And yeah, I really hope more people realize how good this game is and will pick it up if they haven't yet. And for those of you who are just done with Assassin's Creed in general, that's okay. Because, you know, I mean, there has been a lot. You know, people get tired of Call of Duty. Some people got tired of Battlefield. People get tired of certain, you know, series because when it's overdone, it can get old, of course. And, you know, eventually it needs to be cut. But I feel like people have always wanted an Assassin's Creed in Japan, and we finally have an Assassin's Creed in Japan. And yeah, maybe it's not exactly the way some people wanted it, and you can call it racist or whatever, but you know, there's always the choice for you to go and play other games that play in Japan. You don't have to play this game. I personally love the Assassin's Creed series, so of course I play this game, and I have to say this game is way better than I expected it, because I went in with just like a neutral opinion because I didn't want to have an opinion at all. But let me tell you, I would have paid $120 for this game because it's definitely worth it. It's so amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, take care, bye bye.